useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Naught's like a curative to fill one with hope.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Speaking of which, is your pack not overburdensome? Oh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spine.
Oh, pay me no mind. 'Tis one of a servant's many privileges to be entrusted with such articles of value.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Oh, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Could you come over here? Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Follow me. Follow me, Arisen. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
I'll go and open the chest.
Attack with a fell venom.
This bow will recoil from flame.
No! The Arisen has been poisoned.
Well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Here, use this fire to ignite our foes.
I'll get that for you. This is just what we need.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
I believe we would be remiss not to make use of this.
Naught like a curative to fill one with vim.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
As a matter of fact, the events of the coronation are as vivid in my mind as if they occurred only yesterday. It is most curious that a means of manipulating us should exist, and vexing that it should be in enemy hands.
My magics are at your disposal!
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
We wouldn't want to fall from this height.
Proceed with caution, keeping an eye on either side.
'Tis as you say.
This is just what's needed.
Where the venom party's venom?
Fire is effective against this foe. One of us has been poisoned.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
We shall be ill prepared for battle if we rest overmuch. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night? I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
To travel in our Master's presence is to be graced with a compassion most wholesome.
Magics are at your disposal!
Evil effects upon the arisen. Most effective.
My thanks. There you are.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way. yes. Give me a moment to recall the way. I can guide you there if you wish.
Shall we make our way there and see what's to be seen?
Right, just follow me.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Here, if you please. This way, if you please, Master.
Got ya!
A device of...
Look out! Knackers! Poison ought to be cured with all due haste. The battle continues.
Aptly said.
You have my gratitude. There you are. Let no one question my generosity.
Could you come over here?
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Follow me. There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Here, if you please.
One of us has been poisoned.
I have the same spell and will overwhelm our foe with our combined magic. You'll not live to regret this.
So, we finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it. Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Follow me, Master, a few words. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Your ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen. At last, a chance to use this. A cavern, of all things. It seems undisturbed. Mayhap we'll be the first ones to explore it.
It is an exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads.
This gloom has an eerie cast.
Leave a thief unchecked! We've got daggers in our backs!
We must remain vigilant.
That's the spirit!
I can do no less in service to the risen.
That's a bad idea.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. I've got a good feeling about this one.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Lay down your bombs before you hurt yourself.
An exemplary performance.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
I've never seen aught like this. I'd wager my own master would be astounded to learn of its existence. My pack's heavy as a sack of rocks. There might even be a few in here. Oh, I've got to stop picking up every little thing. Let me be the one to collect it.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
We must be ready for anything.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. Strike with fire's fury! This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
I believe we would be remiss not to make use of this.
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
They need heartbeat and that venom and not to be trifled with.
Lo, a ballista.
Ha ha! I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies?
I'm hard pressed. I need help.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
The goal. A device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight and people, by the looks of it.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
I shan't let you get away. I shan't let you get away.
And I take the rest.
Feast your eyes on this!
The sun's light has grown dim.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
This is more than I can bear. This is unacceptable.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. Look, Arisen! A ballista!
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well. Might I be of assistance? I shall see it done.
Arisen, aren't you forgetting something?
With a view like this, we might well espy locations we've yet to explore.
Would that our strength might be restored simply by gazing upon the sight.
Hard time. I think I've earned a rest.
I shall not fail you.
You'll not live to regret this!
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
What business have you here? Does that make you be at ease? I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss.
Say, have you heard? They finally caught the fiend behind.
Aye, they caught someone.
But word is he's just an underling. Seems the true ringleader gave him the slip. Captain Benjamin's all bent up over it. Tell is, he's still interrogating the lad, trying to get all he can out of him about the Coral Snake's operations. Wants to make a clean job of it, like.
Well, here's hoping it puts those snakes to rout, for the welfare of this city, and our stomachs.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Fancy a look at my wares?
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Back Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, 'tis quite a relief.
There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I ought to have enough for a few pinches of spices.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Off to the market I go.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal.
Well met, sir.
Why, peruse at your leisure, sir. I dream of owning a larger store, I do. Always a pleasure.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Why, peruse at your leisure, sir. Isn't much to go on. They have on those around. See what's selling.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
They say Captain Benjamin's a pitiless interrogator.
I hope those coral snakes are put to rout, and soon.
Oh, well, well, well. Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with the substance. Truly remarkable behaviour. 'Tis fit to pique any scholar's curiosity, no? Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effects on a living specimen would further my research by leaps and... You appear to be in fine health.
Return to him afflicted with asp venom? Speaking charitably, 'tis an uncommon request. Do you intend to grant it? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Could you come over here?
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Dead on my feet.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in the town. However, you would do well to first travel to the Altabatal coast, for as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Right, just follow me.
Batal is not a friendly...
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Follow me.
This looks as good a place as any.
My mind's gone blank. I'm going to go exploring.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Couldn't hurt to rest my feet a moment.
I'd gladly stay here forever if I could.
Haste makes waste, as they say. I've been forsaken.
Heaven's fend.
You'll pay for that!
Utterly contemptible.
What else needs doing?
If I could, I'd never leave.
It's been a hard day.
Come on, have a
Time to
look.
be heading home.
Lost track of time. Hair in the
This
world.
place is too comfortable.
Just as it should be.
Look as long as you please. The state of things makes my lot rather difficult.
Here, if you please.
Welcome and well met.
Dear, that's the wrong one.
Ah, apologies. Thank you, my darling. Fie. My vision's growing worse by the day, I fear. Methinks it began when I started reading an old grimoire I found whilst tidying the storeroom. 'Tis entitled, On the Transference of Souls. A curious tome, this. It claims to grant the reader the power to summon things from beyond the rift. I thought I might use it to stock my shelves with otherworldly wares. Perhaps you will think me simple, but truly all I want is a better life for my wife and daughter. Yet 'tis most vexing, for the moment I start reading the tome, 'tis as if a fog descends over my eyes. But mayhap there is hope for me yet, if I can get my hands on a quince. They're said to reduce fatigue of the eyes. Would you be kind enough to procure one for me? I must keep reading that grimoire.
I've heard quinces are native to Batal. Shall we see if we can't find some?
Look as long as you please. Have you brought me a quince? Pray, Do a man a kindness. 'Tis not for me, but for my wife and daughter that I ask. Always a pleasure.
Could you come over here?
Look as long as you please. Have you brought me a quince? Pray, do a man a kindness. 'Tis not for me, but for my wife and daughter that I ask. Always a pleasure.
Times are hard.
My bed calls.
Barely scraping the surface.
I swear I've never slept better.
Me? I sell defensive equipment, as you can plainly see. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first. You'll find no finer artisan in this domain. Always a pleasure.
A customer then. That changes things.
What should I get up to?
Go on, have a look.
Some of us get complacent.
Oh,
Mix those colours.
Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be distracted.
Right, just follow me.
What say you? I've a colour for every occasion.
A customer then. That changes.
Just tell me what you need, and I'll see it done. I'm a master of the craft, I am. Come again when you've more coin to spend. Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught. I'll gladly stay a while.
Someone to talk to. Oh, I'm dead on my feet.
If I sleep...
Here, if you please.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome and well met. If you seek lodgings in Back Batar, look no, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Twas a chimera I was tasked with battling. A ferocious and terrible beast. I'm in no hurry to face one again. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Is an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence. Our errand is nearly done, and not a moment too soon.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
Tis no great shock to me.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Fancy a look at my wares?
It seems we already possess what's required of us. I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Stomach's complaining.
What to make of this?
Could you come over here? We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
So many colours to choose from.
Off to market I go.
And I shan't resist. My stomach's growling. Time for an Go on, have a look.
Have you brought me a quince? Many thanks, sir. At last, I may continue reading that grimoire. This could be the turning point in my family's fortune.
We're to be guided to our destination. Let's try to follow along. Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction. Here at last.
I shan't rest till I'm a master of my trade. Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
Say, are you satisfied with your current appearance? Because you wish to shine like a jewel among your peers. Is that not so? Well, lucky you. I am here to see your wish granted.
Well met, sir. Have you a commission for me? Someday it will be my name they think of.
Interested in my wares?
Before long.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
A customer then. That changes things.
My back's so stiff after a day. I'm not getting in anyone's way.
What to do?
Interested in my wares?
I'm barely scraping by. Washes all my troubles clean away, this place.
I know every...
A customer then. That changes things.
Time to be heading home.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
All the best days come from traveling this year.
Good day to you.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. I have a message for you. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Interested in my wares?
There's naught I love more than a saucy rumour.
Somehow my feet... Go on, have a look. Hoy, looking to change your vocation, perchance? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery. I'm just grateful to still be in business. Well, got any findings to share?
Pleasure doing business with you. Go on, have a look.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
There's light armor, and there's heavy armor. But how d-
If 'tis a blacksmith you need, I can't help you. Oh ho! 'Tis a regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. All right, give us a look then. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and before you start begging, know that I don't intend to pick them back up. Well, why are you still standing there? Leave an old man in peace.
That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now? That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now?
Still here, are you? My smithing days are done. I'll not be repairing that sword, or aught else for that matter.
Beg pardon, sir, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Brocker. You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off from the fuel for our forge. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel! Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here while I'm gone?
Of course you can. You go enjoy yourself. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk. 'Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place now. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern and mine us up some glimmer coal? I'll take as much as you can carry. Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind about restoring that blade of yours. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light. So you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back.
If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's Ruins, Sir Brocker ought to have a change of heart about the regalia sword. I know the way. Follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.